If you stumbled across this channel or this video, I want to start off by saying welcome. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me. I'm going to stumble my words. I'm going to be stuttering. I might pause, might forget what I got to say, but I already know that Spirit got me, and we're going to run this video. All right, y'all? I want this channel to just be a reminder of who we are, and that's just our true, authentic, highest version, our highest self, however you want to say it, our true self, our higher self, our God self. If you're up here, welcome. My name is Kanani, and yeah, we're just gonna really start off like that, not too much introduction wise. It's a little windy out here. I'm at my little spot. I come out here a lot when I go on my walks, my trail walks, hiking and all that. And I come here to meditate sometimes, just, to get away. Should have came out here a little earlier. The sun was still out. It was about 70 degrees. Now the sun's going down and it's getting a little chilly out here and it's windy. But regardless, like I said, I just want to prove to myself and to whoever's watching this that we don't have to be perfect. I already know this video is not going to be perfect, but I knew I had to do this because this is something I've been wanting to do for the longest. So I appreciate you for just taking the time out your day to watch this. So let's do this. Yeah, so I got some notes that I've been taking for the past years or so. It's really just quotes that I got from multiple people, whether spiritual teachers, just other people on YouTube, my friends, parents, whoever it was. I could have just been in the grocery store. I heard something and I quickly pulled out my phone and put it in my notes. It's really just whatever my soul resonated with at the time. And I was just like, whoa, that kind of like added a spark within me. So I just had to write it down. And when I first started writing these notes, I kind of was like, these are just for me. I should just hold on to these notes, these quotes. And I'm kind of mad, a little bit that I didn't quote some of these people, give them their credit. But like I said, it was just a bunch of random stuff. And at the time, I was just like, it was just for me. So I was like, I wasn't going to put this out there. But I realized, you see what I'm saying? We're going to stumble. It's all good. But I realized that we're all one. We're all connected, right? So why should I gatekeep certain things that sparked within my soul, that helped me realize something or just spark something within me, So hopefully this sparks something within you too, and it just helps to remind you who you already know you are. Because again, if you're watching me right now, if you're on this page, on this channel, you a high frequency person, and that's just facts. We both resonate on the same energy, or I would not even pop up on your algorithm, on your timeline, wherever this video comes across. So yeah, let's do it, and I truly do appreciate you. All right, so for the first quote, we have, truth does not change, only our awareness of it. That truth is just our perception of things, We have certain beliefs that we grew up with that we believe to be true. But the more awareness we get, the more we realize, like, wait a minute, this has always been here, but we just didn't know about it because we weren't aware of this, that, and the third. But yeah, that was something that really just spoke to the soul. Truth does not change, only our awareness of it. So I want you to sit down with that for a little bit and just think about that. All right, quote number 2, we got, your energy introduces you before you introduce you. Again, your energy introduces you before you introduce you. That's something for me that I had to kind of learn throughout the years as well. I'm someone who has, a bubbly personality. Jeez, the critters is out here. But yeah, I'm someone who always just had like an outgoing personality. So sometimes I might say too much or just quote unquote, again, I can never say too much or do too much. Same with you. You can never do too much because we are exactly who we are. But the more comfortable I just got within my energy, my frequency, I realized like the people who we resonate with, they're going to come into your life. Like it's insane, right? You could literally go into the grocery store, right? And just you being in your presence, that's the main thing. Just I had to learn to be more present, in certain places that I went. You really don't have to do nothing. Like people will come up to you who resonate with you, and y'all just start one simple conversation, which will lead to many things. You'd be like, wow, So yeah, your energy introduces you before you introduce you. You don't gotta say nothing. Your frequency, your vibration, your energy really truly will speak for itself, and that just comes with just being present. Your presence with everything, everywhere you go, everywhere you step in, it will just naturally already show. And that's something, like I was saying, it took time for me to truly understand that. I'm just like, yo, what's good with this person? Because I never had that, like, mean mug type energy, you know what I'm saying? But the more I realize, I'm like, oh, wait, they noticed my energy before I even said nothing, right? And vice versa. There's people who you run into who there's the energy before, and that just adds that curiosity too, which leads you to maybe go speak to that person, or you see something you like that they're wearing, you be like, yo, that's a dope shirt, da 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 da, and that's vice versa. The same energy will come back to you. So yeah, always remember that your energy will speak for itself every single time. All right, quote number 3, we got, fear is what you do not understand. Fear is what you do not understand. I think that just comes down to truly understanding yourself in a way. Because there's so many things that we're fearful about, but it's just because we have these perceptions about ourselves, about things that we maybe experienced in the past that caused us to have this trauma or whatever, and be like, it's just within you the whole time. And you're like, once you truly understand and like research the thing, or like experience it, or just do the thing, you be like, what the hell was I scared about? Like, there's so many instances, where, for example, let's just say you never rode a car before, you drove a car before, right? But your only experience is from, watching the news, people getting in accidents, all this, that, and the third. You're gonna be really scared. You're gonna be hella fearful to step in the car. But until you get in the car, do the research, take the class, study, and do all these things, then you truly will never know what you're really fearful about until you really do it. And once we truly understand it, it goes away every single time. Like I said, this is my first video, so y'all gonna have to bear with me, but we doing it. We doing it raw, uncut, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to not edit this at all, for real. Because I want to show myself that it's okay to not be perfect and truly know the flow and everything, because it'll come. It just takes time. and also because I don't know how to edit anything. So we gonna see how this goes. And again, I truly do appreciate you if you're still here. Much love. Quote number 4, we got everything that's happening in the cosmos is happening within you. And that's pretty much just a reminder of everything that's within us is also without, and vice versa. The big quote that we always hear: as above, so below, as within, so without. So there's days sometimes where I literally would just go outside late night. Woo! It's getting windy out here, y'all. I really do need to wrap this up because I ain't bring no coat. Your boy getting chills out here, but it's all good. But yeah, what was I talking about? See, I might get off track, but it's okay. Um, yeah, everything that's happening in the cosmos is happening within you. Yes, I was saying there's days where I literally would just go outside late night, especially when I'm like outside of the city. You're able to see the stars and stuff even more. Um, and that always just reminds me of how like aligned everything is, right? How perfectly aligned the stars are, how, certain things that might be happening in the cosmos, in the astrals, all that stuff is truly happening within you. When there's comets and stuff, we got 3-eye Atlas happening right now, passing by all these things, So that just means, there's change within us right now, and there's change within up there too. So it's always just a beautiful thing to remember, that everything is just a reflection of you. Yes, you. Everything is a reflection. Sometimes the chaos that we see out here, it might be a reflection of the chaos within you. You might not want to hear that, but that's the truth. And again, we always know, this world is full of chaos, but it's also full of light. It's also full of love. It's also full of peace. So all of those things are also a reflection of you. If that peace, light, love is the only thing you're seeing as well, then you already know what time it is. Yeah, we just gotta always remember to stay aligned. Stay aligned. You hear me? Sometimes you just gotta look around. Like, look, just look at this, y'all. Oh man, I do want to turn my camera right now. It's a crane over there. I love looking at the cranes because they just such a beautiful animal. They just be on their own time and every single time. I love that. All right, number 5. To know thyself is to know all men or women. Again, I'm gonna read that again. To know thyself is to know all men. Yeah. So again, this is just another reflection, type of quote energy that just resonated with me so much, because the more I studied myself, the good things about me, the bad things, the things I need to work on, I start to just notice that, bro, we all the same. We are all the same. Whoever you're reading, like whoever's watching this, we all literally all the same. Like, we go through the same things, we experience the same things, we feel the same emotions, and until you can be like, I know who I am. And again, that does not happen overnight. And I still don't know truly, fully who I am. Obviously, I do, but it's just for me at least, I want to say it's a continuous process of knowing who you are, because we change every day. Our genes within us, everything about us, how we look, it literally changing constantly. That's like a big Egyptian proverb, I know, that was always on the temples everywhere you went. It really said, man, know thyself. And that quote alone, if we just truly embrace that quote, man, know thyself, it'll be so many things that we could just solve, because we know who we are. So when we encounter other people, we're not gonna come like, yo, what's good with this person, or what's wrong with this person, da da da. It's like, no, my boy or girl, it's like, you know who you are. So why are you worried, about what they doing, about what she doing? We just gotta know who we are, and everything else will fall into place. All right, for quote number 6, we have, when your paradigm changes, your life changes. Let's look up real quick what paradigm even means, because maybe you don't. Everyone, I'm not gonna say, might not know what that means. So, and I know I didn't for the longest. So paradigm, it's saying a typical example or pattern of something, a model, a worldview underlying theories and mythology of a particular scientific subject. All right, so pretty much for me, how I see the paradigm is just like your view, your bubble of what you experience and how you see the world. Everybody has a paradigm. It's almost like your glasses, certain glasses that you put on, and that's truly how you see the world. That's your paradigm. Everybody got their own paradigm, and until you change your paradigm and be like, I only see good, or good things happen to me, or whatever your paradigm is, that's what you're going to experience within your life. And a lot of us keep old paradigms within us, old blocks, old bubbles that we have that limits us from so much. But if we shift our paradigm, put on those new glasses, then you will truly see a different perspective within the world. This is quote number 7. I hope you're enjoying this. And I hope you also remember who you are. Like I said, you wouldn't be listening to this, especially until right now, if you didn't resonate with anything that I'm saying. And I hope these quotes are speaking to you. If they not, run it back. Maybe, they'll hit a little different. And again, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm nowhere from that. And I'm not saying I got the answers, none of that. But I just know that I had to share these messages because I know that it could spark something within you. So if it does, cool. If it doesn't, I truly understand that too. You probably already done clicked off the video. So I appreciate you either way. All right, y'all. So the last quote we have to end this is, you are not the problem. You are the solution. Did you hear me? I don't think you heard me. Listen. You are not the problem. You, yes, you are the solution. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. That's where we lock in. A lot of things that, we go through, or that we do, or, just on a day-to-day basis, we always feel like we're doing something wrong, or like, dang, I should have done this, I should have done that. It's like, okay, cool, but you also can fix that. You feel me? We also can fix the things that we feel like we messed up on, or whatever the problem is. You are the biggest solution that's out here. One of the quotes that I always remember is, no one's gonna come to save you, right? So if no one's gonna come to save me, that truly means like, no one's gonna just, they could give me the answers, but that's still not enough. I have to do the work to do to fix the problem, whatever it is. We just gotta remember that we are the solutions to all our problems. We always are looking outside of us for the answers, for this, that, and the third, and not realizing that we always got the answers. The answer's always been within us. And we got to start taking our own advice. That's the biggest thing. We have to start taking our own advice. Because I'm not gonna say I got the, da 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 da, but it's so many things I done told myself that I just don't listen to. I don't listen to maybe because I'm like, I didn't hear from this person or like this, that, and the third. But it's like, bro, you got the answers. What Kanye say? You ain't got the answers, Sway. Well, yes, I do. I got the answers today. You hear me? And so do you. But yeah, you are not the problem. You are the solution. You got the answers. You have the answers. Yeah, that's that's the last quote at least for today. Probably gonna make this a little series just to get more quotes out there, just to help us remember who we are. At the end of the day, this channel is just a reminder of who we are. You're gonna get a little bit of me too. You're gonna know who I am a little bit more, what I like, what I don't. But yeah, that's all in due time, as I love to say. And yeah, we're just gonna take it day by day. But I'm proud of myself again. I'm gonna pat myself on the back because this was a video that I've been waiting to do like for the longest this year, y'all. Like, went through some things earlier in the year that limited me from being mobile, couldn't move and all this. But it's like, that's just excuses that I had. I've been able to walk and do my thing for months now, but I just couldn't sit down and just shoot this video. Cause I'm thinking, oh, I don't got the right equipment. I don't got the perfect this, that, and the third. But I finally got my phone back, my old phone that I'm using to record this. And then I got my personal phone right here that I can read the quotes from. So once I got that, I was like, hey, ain't no more excuses, my boy. And yeah, I want to drop this too before the end of the year. 2025 truly has been a grateful year. Many, many blessings. I hope that it was a blessing for you too. This was the year of the 9, the snake year. So it's a lot of things that we had to shed this year. Truly, we went through a lot. You probably did too. But look where you at right now. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You did. Oh yeah, the birds coming in, late night vibe. They got to come back to the lake. But yeah, it's getting. When I tell you it's chilly out here, I probably am gonna have to chop this up because this video is about 30 minutes long. But we'll see. I might chop it up. We're gonna see. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and end this video. If anything in this video resonated with you, you're exactly where you need to be. Continue to shine. Continue to do what you do. Keep that energy up. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue to keep that energy. Energy is the biggest thing that's probably my word of 2025. Energy. I have been saying that every single time for everything. Why this that? Hey, it's because the energy is not there. You're not aligned on the right energy. Everything. What Tesla say? You will know the secrets of the universe if you. What do you say? You know the secrets of the universe if you think in terms of frequencies, energy, and vibration. Hey, don't quote me perfectly on that. I don't know. It's I got a lot of quotes in here that just been circling around. But yeah, again, I truly do appreciate you for staying this long in this video. This is just the first of many, y'all. It truly is the first of many. The more videos I do, the more comfortable I'll be out here just to talk to y'all. But yeah, like I said, continue to stay up. I do appreciate y'all. Keep that energy high at all times. And we're going to continue to shine and do what we do. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Peace. I'm going to get up out of here. See ya.